Good. Sounds good. Thank you. First of all, before I start, I will not sell you anything today. So relax, sit back, and listen in what we're doing in Boliden. We had a title for this presentation, A Successful Approach to Mine Automation, a little bit bold one, but let's call it 18 months in 50 minutes instead. So I will try to put together a presentation that normally we talk roughly 45 minutes to an hour within 15 minutes. My name is Ulf Marklund, and I'm working within our technology department in Boliden, in our mining division. I'm working within our mine automation program, where we are targeted at bringing in new technology into our mines. So today I will talk a little bit what we have done during the last 18 months and how we have done it. We will end the story with how we have done this and been able to do this in 18 months. What we're really after is to improve the productivity in our mines. And we have done a lot of studies within Boliden and seen that, yes, the activities in the mines varies over time during the day. By adding a little bit of a more activity control, that is the light blue area, we can increase the productivity by roughly 10 to 20%. But the main areas are those green ones. When we have shift changes, when we have done the blasting and cannot be in the mine, that is where we can recover hours. And that is to bring in autonomous machines that can operate during those hours without having people down in the mine. So those are also the target within our mine automation program. And all is to make the whole production transparent and more visualized. What is going on in the mine? It's not just a black hole that we see. All of a sudden we can see what's going on down there. And I will show you what we have done so far. We have in all our mines introduced mine operation centers that control the activities going on during the shifts. The short-term planning that we're talking about, to be able to better reschedule and handle that. We definitely see an improvement in the productivity. Of course, it's a tricky part to do this replanning when something happens. And in this area, we see, going forward, that new software support will help us with decision support to make the replanning even better. We have built sort of our motorway or highway in our mines on Wi-Fi, and that will be something that you will see coming back quite a lot during this presentation. This is a picture over Aitik, our open pit mine, Europe's largest open pit mine, that we have been able to cover with Wi-Fi. It's not an easy task to cover. It's 3.5 kilometers wide and 1 kilometer that way and roughly 500 meters deep. And with the channel setup that we have in Wi-Fi, it's not easy to do a planning in such a big area. But we have quite successfully been able to implement that and have it up and running. We use it to be able to remote control our pit vipers. So we have guys sitting in a remote location doing the drilling. So one operator can handle several drill rigs. They don't have to sit in the cabin. Well, it's much nicer to sit in a fairly good office, seeing or having a coffee next to you. We are also bringing in maintenance information from our pH diggers to be able to secure that we have those alive, that they are up and running, because these guys are critical for our operation. So bring in this maintenance information over our Wi-Fi network. And of course, we control our fleet of trucks by using Caterpillar's MineStar to have a steady flow of trucks to the loading zones and being able to send them, direct them to the right pile of drop-off. We have also built Wi-Fi in our underground mines. A lot of people said it's difficult to build Wi-Fi in undergrounds. I say it's the other way around. As I said, I think it's trickier in a mine as Aitik to be able to cover that. In the underground mines, well, we have the tunnel. That is what we need to cover. And when you start to learn how to build it, it's very easy to repeat. We did our first mine up in Kristineberg. And right now we're rolling out also in Kankberg. And we see that, well, it's going extremely fast right now because we know exactly how to build it. And we had world-class coverage. We're quite proud of saying that in Kriber we have 98 to 99% of the mine covered by Wi-Fi. All out to the faces. Kankberg is somewhere today at 85 to 90% of the mine. But growing very, very quickly. And why do we need this very good coverage? Yes, we have shifted over and started to use radio communication over Wi-Fi. So we're using those phones as mine radios in a good cooperation with Ascom. They have sort of tuned their phones into Wi-Fi phones that we can use in our mines. We send out alarms directly as text messages over the Wi-Fi network as well. With a little bit of help from our fellows building the machines, they have added Wi-Fi transmitters so they can send maintenance information directly from the machines. And we integrated into our ABB control system to get a complete view of our fleet of machines. So instead of running around and reading out on meters, how many machine hours do we have on this or that machine, we can sit just monitoring our control system and seeing how and when we should do the maintenance. The next few weeks, we will actually automatically, out of the machine hours, translate it into work orders that goes into our maintenance system and send it out to the maintenance personnel. So we'll sort of complete and close that chain within a couple of weeks. We are doing quite a lot on the positioning side. I hope you have seen what we're showing down here and what Mobilaris is showing, and ABB is showing it as well. We have placed those small Wi-Fi tags in all our vehicles, and with a little bit of help from the Wi-Fi network, we are able to position the machines, and at the same time we position all the people in the mine by the help of the phone. So all of a sudden we know where we have the people and we know where we have the machines. So there are no longer searching for machines or searching for people. We can actually go into the map and just say, okay, search for Olle Andersson. And you get to see him on the map and can text him or call him. Of course, in case of an emergency, I think this is an extremely good tool to be able to actually direct people to the closest rescue chamber, or see that, okay, that chamber is full. You need to turn around and go the other way. That is something that we can do from this tool, actually. We start to use the Wi-Fi. When we have the positioning and the Wi-Fi, we can actually control the ventilation much better. All of a sudden, we use the position from the positioning tool to control. We know what vehicle it is, how many persons in there, then we can actually control the ventilation at the same time. Reducing the power, definitely. That is something that we see. We talked about the short-term planning from the main operation center. And earlier we did that over radio. Now we're introducing a fleet management tool that dispatch the activities into the vehicles, sent directly to tablets mounted in all the machines. So they get a list of work orders for the day. We send down drill plans to the drill rigs over the Wi-Fi network. Instead of just carrying a USB stick, a memory stick, and plug it into the rig, it's already downloaded when the guy gets down to the rig. I've heard there has been occasions where they've forgotten the USB stick on the surface when they get down to the rig, but I've just heard of it. But with this, we immediately get it out to the rig, and it's there when they get down to the machine and start to work. We're doing remote control LHDs over the Wi-Fi. Same Wi-Fi, we're using it over and over again. We get a lot more machine hours out of those than having guys sitting in the machine. Once again, we have a lot of cameras monitoring different areas. Earlier we had people running around in the mine checking belts and checking pumps. Now they use their tablets. In the mine, they sit and surf and watch the cameras. We had people that, oh, I cannot go to work. My tablet, he had a broken tablet, so it couldn't work. So it was a little bit fun, but anyhow, that's an easy way to use it. And we see also that when people are down in the mine and something is broken, they take a picture, send it, order this unit, instead of trying to describe it, okay, it is this unit or that unit. They simply take a photo and mail it up to someone to order. Remote control, as we said, we try to integrate everything that we have into our, it's 18 months that I'm trying to compress. We bring it into our control system, and we can actually control the fans and pumps from the mine over a phone or a tablet. All right, how is this possible to do within 18 months? Well, we have had very good help of all our partners, and we try to build partnership in this industry. So we try to connect people, companies, say, okay, you fit into the puzzle. Let's work together on this. Because we don't want to build any Boliden special. We try to sort of create products that can be sold to other companies. And this is just a few of them that we're working together with. And I would say it's very fun to say that we work with LKAB and have a very good cooperation with, and trying to solve the same problem, because we see the same things in our daily work. One more minute. Any questions? All right. Thank you. That was 15 minutes, or 18 months in 15 minutes. That was good. Thank you.